period. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kia. You can call me Kiki or Kia. It does not matter. Welcome, you guys. I feel like I ain't made a video in forever. And I think I haven't made a video in I want to say 4 days or something like that. I've just been, everybody knows what I'm going through. And if you don't know, I'm pretty sure when you click on my channel, you can tell from the title. Um, but yeah, I just been having like a mental breakdown for the last couple of days and really haven't been feeling like recording or anything like that. But I'm back. I'm back. um, Before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, press that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post these videos. Okay? So today we are going to be talking about my birth experience and me getting postpartum depression, and also what happened to me during postpartum depression, how I handled it. To be honest, I don't think I ever really did handle it because it was just so much stuff going on, back to back. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so, oh, my bad. Also, at the end of this video, um, anyway, so my daughter, Kennedy, was born May 18th this year. She was supposed to be due June 14th, right? So, May 18th, it was like something out of a movie for me. Um, I'll even put my Instagram story that I had made May 18th, because even you guys that watched that was probably like, yo, like, what in the world's going on? Like, I'm telling you, the way everything happened was so crazy. So, right, May 18th, I had a doctor's appointment, and I was supposed to go and just get my non-stress test. And for those of you who don't know what a non-stress test is, basically, going in and they're checking the baby's heartbeat and stuff like that. So that's what I was supposed to be going to go do. So, mind you, I didn't even feel like going that day. Like, I was just so tired. Um, Remember in my last video, I was like, my daughter like made me sick the whole pregnancy, like always feeling like I had to throw up. So I didn't even want to go nowhere that day, yo. So I remember saying on my Instagram story, like, I'm so over this pregnancy. I just wish I had this baby already. Then the next one was the next story was I got a doctor's appointment, um, and I'm about to not even go because I don't feel like it. Then I wound up going, y'all. I had a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock, right? I still was in bed at 12 because I wasn't going. I was thinking about not going. So I just got up, like, let me just come on, go, like, it's important or whatever. So let me just get up and go. So I get up, I go, sit in a chair. They hooking me up to the monitors and stuff. So then the nurse calls another nurse in there, and that's when they're talking or whatever. And then one of the nurses was like, "What did you eat or drink today?" And I said, all I ate was a banana and I just had a couple of sips of juice. And she was like, okay, well, your baby's heart rate is like extremely high, like dangerously high. So I'm like, oh my God, why can't I catch a break? So I'm like, okay, so that's when they was like, give me a second. they're gonna go talk to the doctors or whatever. So came back and said they wanted me to get an ultrasound to make sure like the baby is in there and doing okay or whatever. So I go in there for the ultrasound or whatever. So you know, they doing everything they gotta do or whatever, looking, I'm just laying there. So the doctor like telling the nurse like, yeah, call me back when you guys finish the ultrasound so then he can come look. So they call him in there, and it was another doctor with him. So he looked, then she looked, and I kind of knew something wasn't right because why is everybody like keep checking me and keep looking? Like, I don't like this. Like, what is going on? So, y'all, that's when the doctor was like, okay, your baby's heart rate is so high and is really dangerous. And then he was like, also, for you to be 36 weeks, your baby is only 3 pounds. I'm like, what? And he was like, you're gonna have the baby today. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Like, wait. Give me a second. What? So, mind y'all, I always kept telling my family that my baby is small. Y'all, I didn't start showing until I was 9 months, y'all. Like I always was like, where is my pregnancy belly? And I didn't start showing until I was 9 months. And even at 9 months, all I had was like a hump, like poking out, and that's it. And I kept telling people my baby is small. Like my sister and them kept saying, don't buy newborn, buy 0 to 3 because you know big babies do run in my family because I was 11 pounds when I was born, so big babies do run in my family. So she like, you know, your baby ain't gonna be no small, so don't get newborn clothes. And I'm telling her like, my baby is small, like she's small. Do y'all not see my stomach? Like I'm telling y'all. And what did the doctor say? 9 months pregnant and my baby only 3 pounds. So he like he has to call upstairs to the labor and delivery floor to check, but he like he's positive I'm gonna have this baby like right now, like that day right now when he was talking to me. I'm like, I want to bust out crying, but see, remember when I told you on my last video that well, I don't even know if it was my last video or not, but one of my videos I told y'all that when I get in front of people or like a camera or anything, my body goes into like it's like a trigger and I get into like happy mood or just like calm mood. So I wanted to bust out crying, but I was in front of all them doctors and nurses, so I'm just like, this all I kept saying. Okay, okay. I know they probably was like, oh my god, something's wrong with her. I was just okay, okay. So they like, is it somebody that you can call? So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to call him right now. So he's still talking to me, and I'm just like just shaking my head. He like, are you okay? I'm just like, yeah. I can't talk right now. Like, yeah, I can't talk right now. Like, so then he tells me like, she's too two of the reasons why I have to give birth is because one, her heart rate is dangerously high, and then two, because she's only 3 pounds. If I would have went into labor, like the contractions, my contractions would have crushed her because she was so small. And I'm just like, yo, I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Like, I'm not prepared to give birth today. I'm not prepared. Like I said, I don't have anything with me. This is supposed to be like I'm panicking. So they all leave the room to give me some privacy. So I called my baby dad. He didn't answer. So I'm like, oh my god. So call my sister. I'm telling my like I got on the phone with my sister. I start bawling, crying, y'all. Like bawling, crying, because I'm scared out of my mind. I'm like, they telling me I gotta have a baby right now. Like, I don't have nothing. My baby dad not answering his phone. I'm like, oh my God. So she like, okay, okay. So she like, continue trying to call my baby dad or somebody, and she was gonna get me my backpack for me, because my one another thing is she gonna watch this video and be like, yeah, I kept telling her. My sister kept telling me I need to make my delivery bag. She kept telling me, make my hospital bag. And I'm like, it's the beginning. She was telling me in the beginning of May. I'm like, it's the beginning of May. Like, I don't go in until June. I don't need to make it right now. So she just kept saying, like, all right, you never know. And now look what happened. So she like, mind you, y'all, I didn't even do nothing to my room. My room was not made for a baby, because I didn't do anything. I didn't rearrange my room. My room is small. I didn't do nothing, y'all. All my baby stuff was still in boxes, like the packages, y'all. So I'm panicking. Like, this is not life. So she telling me like she gonna get my hospital bag ready for me. So I'm like, okay. So call my mom. I'm telling my mom was going on. Well, before I call my mom, I had called my baby father's sister and was like, "Oh my God, like, are you around your brother, or do you know where he at? Because they telling me I gotta have his baby right now." So she like, oh my God, okay, I'm gonna try to call him. I'm gonna try to call him. So I'm like, all right. So then call my mom, because my mom was at work. So I'm telling my mom what's going on. So my mom just was like, oh my God, like everybody is just like panicking, because I just was supposed to go in for a doctor's appointment, and that's it. So then, while I was on the phone, my mom, my baby father, start calling me. So I told my mom, like, I'm gonna call you back. Like, I'm gonna call you back. I get on the phone with him, and I'm like, they telling me it's problems and I gotta have this baby right now. So he on the phone calm as ever, but I know in the inside his heart is racing. Like, but he on the phone calm as ever, like, okay, all right, all right. Like, what hospital is you at? The hospital right now? Like, all right, I'm about to call my left. Like, tell me, give me the hospital address and all this other stuff. But he's so calm. But I'm like, I knew on the inside he like, what the fuck? Like, even afterwards, he was telling me he was about to take a nap. He was like, he was getting mad because everybody kept calling him, and he about to, like, go to sleep, take a nap. So okay, so I went upstairs or whatever. Um, got my room and all and everything. Y'all, I'm thinking that they about to induce me. Cause I don't know. I'm just like, okay, I gotta have the baby now, so maybe they about to induce me or whatever. Like, this is my first baby. I don't know what goes on. So I'm like, I'm thinking they about to induce me, and I have read, inducing, take a little minute, the contractions gonna have to start from the medicine and all that or whatever. So when I finally get my room, and she like, okay, you gonna put this on, giving my baby dad, his stuff to put on, and we gonna take you. I'm I'm like, huh? So she like, we're gonna take you to go get your C-section, and the doctors who's supposed to numb you, they're gonna come in and talk to me about the process. I'm like, wait, hold on. We about to do it. Y'all was serious when y'all said, like, now. Like, y'all wasn't talk about today. Y'all talk about now. I'm ready to go now. I said, oh my God, please help me. So I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, okay. So, doctors come in, they talking to me. So I go in to get my epidural. Hated it. Hated it, y'all. I felt like, I don't, maybe it was the nerves, but one, they want you to like bend over the bed like this while they put in the epidural in your back. So one, I was uncomfortable like this. I felt like I was about to throw up. I was getting like overheated, like I'm getting hot, like I'm about to pass out, throw up. I kept trying to like sit up and they kept like pushing me back like you have to bend over. So I'm like, I wanted to start crying because I'm like, yo, I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm about to pass out and throw up. Like, I'm just like thinking to myself, like, please help me. I don't like this. So when they was putting the epidural in my back, that hurt it. Like, I kept feeling like this sharp behind pain, and I'm like, ow, and they like, where do you feel it at? I'm like the left side. I guess they was trying to like get it in the middle where it's supposed to be. So like every time I kept saying like ow, they kept saying like where do you feel it at? And at first I'm like my right side. So then I'm out like it hurt it again. So they like where you feel it at? I'm like my left side. Something was happening and the man had to stop. The other lady had to start doing it again. Y'all, it took so long trying to get this epidural, and I'm just sitting there like I'm about to cry. So, um, they finally got it, and then they was like, sorry that it took so long. We was having complications. So I'm like, child, when I tell you the epidural that worked just like that. They like, all right, your legs and stuff gonna start feeling numb. Child, should have did that should have did. But I didn't even like. I'm always skipping parts. So when in the beginning when they was telling me like I had to have a baby before I had got my room and stuff like that, when I tell you I couldn't talk to nobody because I was study like crying, like it was so freaking scary, like so scary. I could not even talk. Like my dad even called me and I'm on the phone trying to talk to him, walk and crying at the same time. So he just like just call me when you can. Call me when you can. So I'm like, all right. Yo, when I got upstairs to the waiting room before I got my room, I got on the phone with my cousin. Why was I on the phone laughing? I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Yo, I was on the phone with her just laughing. And I'm telling her, like, yo, I don't know why it's funny now. Like, she was like, something wrong with me. And she was like, maybe I'm just feeling like all types of emotions. And I'm like, yeah, because all of a sudden, it's like, I'm telling you, my body is weird. Like, I don't know, but it's like a switch turned on, and I just became calm. I was still a little scared, but calm. So, okay, back to the, epidural started working. So, they prepped me and all that other stuff. Brought my baby dad in. Um, then, they did my C section or whatever. So, that was fine. I'm gonna tell y'all, epidural, I wasn't even like phased during the C section. I was calm. Like I was just laying there. That is the epidural part that I did not like. That was so uncomfortable. I didn't like that. But during the whole C section procedure, I was fine. Until the end. They took my baby out, right? Took my baby out, you start hearing, you start hearing her cry. Like she started yelling, crying. So I'm like, oh my God. Like I couldn't express it because of what I'm about to say. Soon as they took my baby out, right? Then the other doctors took her over to the side, right? Whatever the doctor was doing to me down there on my stomach, I did not like that feeling. It felt like they was like pulling my organs in there. I don't know. Whatever they was pulling something in my stomach, and it wasn't a pain, but it felt like it was too much pressure. Like I can't explain it. I just know I started getting real my anxiety started kicking in, and I started crying. I started like I'm like oh. So the doctor above me who's standing by my side, he like, what's wrong, what do it feel like, so I'm just like it feel like pressure, like they're pulling something. So I couldn't even focus on the doctors who had my baby. They brought her over next to my face. I couldn't even focus on her at that moment. Like they brought her to my face and was like, "Look at your mom." I couldn't even like. I looked over, but I looked back because whatever these doctors was doing to my stomach, I did not like it, and I was about to start going crazy. Then, you know them doctors real quick. He put that medication in my IV. Yo, all of a sudden I start falling asleep. All of a sudden, y'all, I start falling asleep. Now, mind you, they had to take my baby. Like I couldn't, like you know how people when they get C sections and your partner or whoever you got might help you, like just lay her on, you lay your baby on you. I couldn't do that because it was something wrong with her, so they had to go take her. But child, whatever medicine they gave me, I start falling asleep. I kept waking up because I kept hearing myself snoring. So the one time, like I woke up and cause I heard myself snoring, I hear like my baby dad and the doctor like laugh, and then the doctor was like, I had to give her medicine to calm her down, so that's probably why she's falling asleep. I'm like, all right, like I know I'm snoring, like all right, like y'all ain't gonna be sitting here laughing at me, talking about me, but yeah, after that, I just got real tired or whatever, and that's when so they had closed me up or whatever, and um that part was fine. Whoo, child, here come the hard part though. Moving around after a C-section, honey, mm-mm. The worst pain I have ever had. So they lift me up off of the bed with like this machine like that's on their ceiling and like strap me in straps, and like the machine like carried me to like the bed that was beside me or whatever, so they can roll me to my recovery room. So I didn't have to really like move at that point. So I go to my recovery room, and then they told me like I'm not gonna be staying in that room. I have to go to another room where moms stay when they babies is in the NICU. Cause I was in the room where like if your baby was with you and you know how they got the baby bed when your baby get to stay in the room with you. Like I was in one of those rooms, but they told me since my baby is in a NICU, I had to get switched to another room. So I get switched. We roll up to the other room, right? This mind you, they don't got the machine where they gonna transport me to the other bed. So they telling me, I know it's gonna hurt, but you gonna have to move to the other bed. How? How? Y'all. Moving, like sliding to the next bed, y'all. Oh my god. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so bad. So, I slid to the next bed. It took me about 10 minutes, child. And they told my son, good job. Get out my face. Get out my face. So, with a C-section, I had to stay there for about like, well, I stayed there until 4 days because since my baby was in a NICU, they let me stay till, the maximum date. Like, I was fine to go home probably the third day or really probably the second day, but they let me stay because of my baby was still in the hospital. Yeah, that night, right? Um, my baby dad is asking them like, can she eat? So they like, yeah, she can eat if she can tolerate it. Yo, my greedy self straight order pizza. I straight order pizza at Hot Wings. And I was able to eat it too. I was a little scared to eat the hot wings though, because I didn't want like, I didn't want to get like no gas or like have to poop or something, because they kept telling me like that's gonna freaking hurt. So y'all, throughout the night, oh my god, I kept like having to cough. Worst pain ever. When I sneeze, Jesus. When I sneeze, Jesus. Like, worst pain ever, y'all. Like, worst pain ever. So, I didn't have to worry about getting up, going to the bathroom because I had a catheter on that night or whatever. So, the next morning, though, they was like, all right, it's time to take the catheter out. And it's time to, you gotta start walking around, stuff like that. I'm trying to walk around. First of all, when they said they gotta take the catheter out, I'm a Google girl. I look up everything because I was numb when they put the catheter in, so I needed to look up like, is this catheter about to hurt getting taken out? So I asked the nurse like, is this gonna hurt? She was like, no, it shouldn't. It did hurt when she pulled it out. Like that kind of hurt it. I'm like, y'all just be lying, or maybe I just can't tolerate pain. Like so. So, okay, so I got up. I got up and the nurse in there was having me rolling. The nurse in there, I got up and the nurse was like, look at you. Because she was like, they was going to help me get up. But, child, I got up by myself. I got up by myself and the nurse was like, look at you. I know that's right, girl. So, I walked to the bathroom, right? Walked to the bathroom. So and then another nurse was in there and she asked me, like, do you wanna like brush your teeth or like what do you wanna do? So I'm like, yeah, I wanna brush my teeth. I wanna brush my teeth. So the nurse was like, she's went to go tell the other nurse like, all right, she said she wanna brush her teeth. So she turned around and was like, you wanna brush your teeth? You wanna stand up and brush your teeth? So I'm like, yeah. She was like, well, do you want to get washed too? I'm like, yeah. So she looked at my baby dad and gonna say, oh, y'all gonna be right back here. Y'all gonna be right back here. She talking about something. I ain't never seen this. I ain't never seen somebody the next day getting up by themselves wanting to go brush their teeth, take their own shower. They usually be in so much pain. She just kept telling my baby dad, y'all gonna be back here, watch. Watch. She talking about something. Um, next time y'all come in, I see y'all, I'm gonna be like, I told you so, cause look at her, she's just going, and I'm in there like I wanted to crack up so bad, but it was gonna hurt, but surprisingly, I was moving, like, the next day, I was moving, honey, like I said, like, stood there, brushed my teeth, got washed, like, oh, honey, I was moving, yes, I was. Then I regretted it because that next day I was in a lot of pain, and the doctors did tell me it happens all the time. When you get your surgery, you might not be in that much pain, but then as time goes on, it do probably get worse. And yeah, that's what it did. I said maybe I was all hype trying to move around too fast because that second day I was in some pain or whatever, and really didn't even feel like moving as much as I wanted to do the day after I had got the C-section. So, okay, everything was cool, whatever. This is when I feel like my postpartum depression kicked in because I was down by myself because my baby dad had went back to work because he, kind of made like it made sense what he said, but he just basically was like, um, since he don't know how long our daughter was gonna be in the NICU, what he gonna do is instead of putting his like vacation time or whatever, instead of putting it in now, he want to put it in like when Kennedy is like officially home, so he can be over here every day or whatever. So he had to go back to work. So Um, he left the third day in the morning. Was it the third day? I think it might have been the second day because I remember being in there like, I was by myself, so I started really going through it. So it might have been, he left the second day. He left the second day. And mind you, I was in there for four, so the other 2 days I was there by myself, and postpartum depression started kicking in. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I just know I started feeling miserable. I started feeling like I was like in jail or something. Like I swear, like I started feeling like I just want to get out of this hospital and enjoy some sunlight or something. Like mm, postpartum depression does not. You know how like a bullet don't got no name on it. Postpartum depression don't got no name on it. Like it literally just pops up out the blue. Like I I don't even know why I got it. Like I'm really telling y'all, like I don't. Like it just I'm just thinking of maybe, but I don't know for sure. Like I'm just saying like maybe I got it because I started being in the hospital by myself. So it was like I started feeling like miserable, wanting to get out of here, wanting my daughter out the NICU. I don't know. I don't know. So I started thinking like maybe I just want to get out this hospital and get some sunlight or something. So when I left, my baby didn't come with me. She had to stay. So when I finally left, I thought everything was gonna be fine. No, because I got home. My bad. Because I got home, I got this high behind bed, my dumb self, so I couldn't even get up on the bed. I was in so much pain, y'all. I was in so much freaking pain. Mind you, they don't want you walking a lot. Like they do want you to walk sometimes, but like they don't want you walking like up and down the steps. Like they'd rather you walk like through the hallway or something. But me not listening, I just was trying to still do everything myself. Like still was going down the steps and but it just was still like it was hurting. And one day I just felt so miserable, like uh suicidal thoughts kicked in. And um I remember this night like I was just in here bawling, crying, like bawling, crying. I'm like, I feel so miserable. I feel like I can't help myself. I feel like I can't help my child. She's still in the hospital. And I'm just like, I started feeling like, I don't want to be here on this earth no more. Like, that postpartum depression, y'all, is real. Like, and I don't think people don't understand that. Like, I need for people to read more about postpartum depression. And I'm not just talking about pregnant people. I'm talking about boys, men. I'm talking about people who ain't even pregnant. Like, cause you never know somebody around you could get pregnant. I'm just like, y'all need to look more into postpartum depression. It is very, very real. Very. Um, I honestly didn't want to do anything. For a minute, I couldn't do anything because my C-section, I was, in pain, really couldn't do nothing. I didn't start really, you know, doing stuff until like the end of June. Yeah, the end of June because we had went on a family vacation. So that's when I started, getting a little bit better. Like I'm talking about like C-section pain wise, but still was having postpartum depression because it's like my daughter is still in this hospital, like, and it was really killing me. And then while I'm going through postpartum depression, feeling miserable, like I don't even want to be on this earth no more. I had a certain somebody hurted me. Like broke my heart. Um, like I said, I was already really depressed, going through postpartum depression and stuff like that. And this certain somebody, you know, really, I started seeing like signs of like a certain somebody not wanting me or something. Like I started, you know how like a woman's intuition is always right. Like, yeah, like if my intuition started telling me like something ain't right. Like this person is starting to act like they don't want you. You're just like it's just really like a high and by thing. Um, so one day I got drunk and I'm a drunk texter and I basically like poured my heart out, right? It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm drunk, pouring my heart out. I was not ready for the text message that I received back. Long behind paragraph, and I'm not going to go into details. Um, I'm just going. I'm just going to say, in this message, basically, my intuition was right. Basically, um, yeah, like I'm trying to like. I'm not gonna say the whole message, but I'm gonna say two things. I'm gonna point out two things. These two things like really hurted me. Like this is what probably like really broke my heart. Is the one is when the certain somebody was like, I love you just not the way you love me. And then the second was, even though they don't want to be in a relationship, their heart lies with somebody else. Um, but yeah, like I said, the second one was, I don't want to be in a relationship, but my heart lies with somebody else. So it was more sad, but like I'm just saying, I'm not finna sit here and read the whole message from top to bottom. It's unnecessary. But I'm just pointing out the two things that really just kept playing back in my mind. Y'all, that sent me, sent me over the edge. Like, mind you, I told you like I was going through postpartum depression and already having like those suicidal thoughts of not wanting to be here no more. So it was kind of like, just for example, like I was already at the edge of the cliff, and then that certain somebody just basically pushed me over. So it's like they wasn't the cause of the postpartum depression, but they just pushed me over that cliff that I was already on the edge. And I oh I'm all I'm all getting choked up like talking about it. Lord Jesus, like you better not cry. You better not cry. Um oh I'm trying give me a second. I'm gonna cut this out, cut this out. But yeah, that whew, I cried all night that night, all morning. I cried for about 2 days straight. I'm not even gonna lie. Cried for about 2 days straight. Sister came in here. I was crying to her. It was so bad to the point where she asked me, "Did I want to go see my daughter?" I told her no. That's gonna make it worse because I was just starting to regret everything in life. Yeah, I was starting to regret everything in life. I started calling myself like I'm stupid. Why did I let this happen? Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? And, my sister just had to tell me, like, don't do that, Kids ain't asked to be here or whatever. Like, I can't do that. But I just really just, it just really sucked. And the only thing that I could say back to that person at that moment was I hate you. Because at that moment, hate is a strong word. And I'm telling you though, at that moment, I felt nothing but hate. When I tell y'all, in that moment, I wanted to ruin that certain somebody's life. Like, I wanted to hurt them 10 times worse than they hurted me. Like, I wanted to do some foul I'm not that type of person though. I've never a lot of people have hurted me in my life and I never retaliate because I just can't do it. Like I'm not that type of person. I can't. And you know, some may say that's good, and don't get me wrong, it is good, but I wasn't feeling good because I started like hating myself. I started being like, why do I let people hurt me, but I can't do them how they do me? Like, I don't like it. I don't like that I'm too nice. I don't like that, like, I love too hard. Like, I don't like it. Like, I understand that it's good and it is a good thing. It means, like, in the world of fucked up people, I have a pure heart and I get that, but like it gets on my nerves sometimes. It really do. It really do. Like seriously. But yeah, so I had to deal with that heartbreak, postpartum depression, and then a sick child being in the NICU, and it just was a lot. Like that was a lot. Like I said, it was really a lot, and I just I just didn't. You know what's crazy? When I have a pure heart, I really mean I have a pure heart because when that certain somebody hurted my heart, and at that moment I said I hated them because I really did feel that hate. A day after, I had bought this certain somebody presents for their birthday, had money for them for their birthday. My sister asked me, "Are you going to take everything back?" I said, "I don't know." Do you know the next day I told that certain somebody come get their presents, and it's just like I I really do have a pure heart because I don't know so many people who probably could do that. Like they'll probably be like, "Man, f you, I'm not giving you nothing." Like, but no, like um, I gave them their birthday present or whatever. Yeah, gave it to them. Um, that's just I guess that's just how I was, you know, how I was raised. Like I just was raised to just have a pure heart no matter what anybody has done to you. I'm child. I be losing like when I tell y'all these stories, I really be so into it and it takes me back that I be losing my train of thought cuz like now I'm thinking about the situation again and so it's like I'm losing my train of thought. I don't know what else to say, but I when I the reason why I wanted to hurt this person, like I'm talking about hurt, like when I tell you I was in here thinking of ways, like maybe what I can do to like hurt them. The reason why I said I was thinking of that is not because because they broke my heart, but because they broke my heart right after I just had the baby. Like, you gonna do this to me when I just have the baby. I'm going through postpartum depression, which you is well aware. You didn't know about my suicidal thoughts. I give you that, but I was going through the suicidal thoughts, and it's just like I hated that person because of that. It's like in my most vulnerable time, you gonna do this? Like, and that's why I wanted. That's why I hated the person, and I wanted to get back at them. And when I say hated, like not hate, hated meaning now I'm alright. Like, when everything happened with my daughter, like, when they was telling me like she wasn't going to survive, I needed to make amends with anybody that I had a problem with, because I knew the anger that was about to be inside of me when my daughter died. I knew that I was about to have built up anger and hurt, and I was not trying to let that out on people. So I wanted to fix broken relationships before all of this happened. And that's why I say hate it, because I no longer hate that person anymore. Um I don't. I will say with me, I don't move on until I get closure. And I don't know why, but it's just I don't do nothing to people, so I need closure because I need you to tell me why. It's like I need you to tell me why did you do that to me when I didn't do anything to you. Like, I'm that type of person. You know how some people don't even need a why. They just like, you know what, forget you. I'm not that type of person. I'm that type of person that's like, no, we gonna talk about this because I need you to tell me why. I need you to give me an answer when I didn't do nothing to you. And that just don't go for relationships with men. Like, that go friendships, like anything. It's just I'm the type of person, if I've been done wrong, I'm not moving on until you give me an answer of why did you do that to me. So, I will say, like, still to this day, I haven't gotten closure. I haven't even talked about it with that certain somebody. Haven't even asked them why. One thing that is on my mental is I never got like a sincere apology. Even in that message, I didn't get. I didn't get like a like I am genuinely sorry for what you did, for what they did to me. Um, I just didn't get that. But still, like I said, I wanted to fix broken relationships because I knew I didn't want. I was scared of what I was going to be capable of once my daughter died. I am still scared of what I'm capable of. That's why I'm trying to not like be in the drama, or like I'm not trying to deal with people like attitudes, because there's a lot of hate and hurt in me, and I don't want to give it to the wrong person, because like I said in my other video, nobody did this. It's nobody's fault. Like, I'm talking about taking my daughter away, and nobody did that, and so I don't want to direct that anger towards somebody. So it's like, I just don't want to deal with the drama anymore. I don't want to deal with the pettiness. I don't want to deal with the attitudes. Like, I've been going through too much to deal with any of it, and I'm not going through it. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm almost 24 years old. I'm not 18 no more. I just don't got time for it. My mindset changed when I had my daughter, y'all. I swear to God. When I had my daughter, something came over me and I just really matured. Like, I just wasn't for the drama and the pettiness no more like I was when I was 18. 18 years old, I was petty. I was always on go, ready to fight. And I don't got time for it no more. Like, um, is you don't know what somebody is going through, and that's for like me too. Like, I'm not about to be out here get smart with somebody and not even knowing what they're going through, and they can freaking probably unleash their beast on me because they done went through something and I done triggered them. Like, I'm not gonna be doing it. Like, I'm not. Um, so I just want to say that for people who genuinely love me and support me, I appreciate it. Like, thank you. For people who ain't never gave me drama this whole experience. I appreciate you. I don't have any enemies, so I don't need to be like to my enemies because I don't have enemies or anything like that. Um, so I guess I can say like if somebody has like secret animosity or like maybe like a problem with me that they never talked about, speak now or forever hold your peace. It's like speak now, get it out the way because I'm going through some shit and I got time for the pettiness. Or if you ain't gonna speak now, then leave it alone. Don't be bringing it up months later when you think that I'm happier. So you like, yeah, I just wanted to tell you I did feel. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Cause I have now come to. I'm now at a certain mindset where if I feel some type of way, I'ma say it or I'ma just like keep you where you at. It's either I'ma say it to you, like this hurting me, this what you did, or if I feel like you know what, it's gonna be too much drama, I'ma leave you where you at. And I'ma just forget about it. Forget it. Um I I know I just said this, right? I know I just said this. I know I just said like shout out to the people who ain't never give me no problems this whole time. It's one person in particular. I ain't gonna drop no names because I don't want to drop a name and then other people start feeling some type of way. But it's one person in particular that have not given me any problem throughout my whole journey of going through bullshit. And this person, I'm saying this because this person is not a family member. Of course, none of my family members gave me drama or whatever. Like sisters, like nobody gave me drama in my family, but it's just this one person. She really understands me, and it's so crazy. Like she really understands me, and one from the time I got pregnant till now, she have not given me any drama, any pettiness. She understands me, meaning like she knows when I want to be left alone. She knows when I want to talk. And she's gonna know who I'm talking about because I'm gonna text her when I put this video out and tell her to watch. I'm gonna tell her at a certain time that I mentioned this person, and I'm gonna tell her to watch it so she knows who I'm talking about. But I don't want to say it because you know how people it is. I got a lot of family and friends, and I love all y'all, okay. But I just don't want to say this person, and it's like, well, what about me? Well, what about me? I love all y'all, but I'm just shouting out this person because honestly, like, um, this person like just really understands me like this. She really does. She really does. Like seriously. And I really appreciate her. Like I really truly do cuz she haven't given me any drama through all of this, any petty beef or nothing. Like she hasn't bothered me like nothing, and I really appreciate her. Like I really seriously do. And for moms out there who is going through postpartum depression, it's hard, and I know it's hard. I know it is, and I don't even have the answer. Like I don't even have an answer for you of when you gonna get through it. Cause like I said in the beginning, I don't even know if I ever even dealt with it. Cause I just started dealing with other stuff. But I always tell people just try to hold your head up high. Try to take it day by day. Like I said in the other video, try to find what made you happy and peaceful before you got postpartum depression. Like, just try to do things, try. Like, even if you feel like you can't, do it for your baby. Listen, my baby was my motivation, okay? When I thought about that, like I said, I did have a time where I, was regretting everything, being pregnant and everything, but I found that motivation because of my daughter. I got out of that state of mind real quick and was like, no, my daughter is my happiness. Like, I don't regret her at all. Like, seriously. So it's like, um, moms out there with postpartum depression, I get it, honey, and nobody else will get that. Not even a person who has depression, because postpartum depression and regular depression is different. Listen, moms with postpartum depression, we gotta be there for each other because uh, some moms can take it to the extreme, and we just gotta help each other out. If you know a mom who is going through postpartum depression, make sure you're there for her. If you can give her a break with her baby, then like do it. If you see a mom on social media that you don't know, but you see her like saying like how she's depressed, or maybe like the mom thing is getting overwhelming, just reach out to her. Say some kind words, like seriously, because you do not want that mom to um do anything harmful to that baby. It does get to that point though. Like postpartum can get to that point where they can even harm that baby because they're so like they can't do this, is overwhelming. So it's like just reach out to people. Like I said, when I mentioned postpartum on my social media, I know high school friends reached out to me. High school friends would DM me and be like, they going through it, postpartum depression too, and just like hang in there. Like they reached out to me, and that's all I'm saying. Just reach out if you see a mom being overwhelmed, just like help her out. That goes for strangers too, but I just said like us moms help other moms because it's like, we understand, but still like other people too, like men, please, y'all have it really easy out here when it comes to children. Moms don't. Men, please give the mother of your child a break, even if y'all hate each other. Just do it for the baby. Do it for the baby. That baby did not ask to be here. Y'all two wanted to be grown and make this baby. You know what I'm saying? So, men, please give the mother of your children a break. I understand that y'all are, how can I put this? Some of y'all men, not all, some of y'all men think traditionally, meaning y'all just supposed to, give financial support. That's what the men is. Like, some men think that, like, I'm there for you financially. Anything you want, I got it. But sometimes we need y'all men to turn into mommies, okay? We need y'all men to turn into mommies just for a little bit. Like, how about you? If you could cook, how about you cook the night? You know what I'm saying? Give her a break. How about you take the baby? Go take the baby and go visit your mom or go visit your friends so your baby mom can have a couple days. I mean, not a couple days. Some hours. Like, just help these mothers out because postpartum depression is real. Listen, when I tell you, people around me ain't never even experienced postpartum depression. So they didn't even know what to do either. They knew about it, but they never even experienced it either. It's like, listen, it does not have no name. Everybody in your family can be like, I never experienced that, but you could. It does not have a name. It doesn't. And if that person is looking like not themselves, or if they tell you like they just stressing out and going through it, please just help them. Try to give them a break. Like, just try or whatever. I really hope you enjoyed this video, this little story time. Um, in my next video, I will be shouting out a couple of people who sent me some advice or like gave me prayers or condolences and stuff like that. I'm not going to choose a lot, but I do appreciate everybody because it was a whole lot. That's why I can't choose everybody, but I'm just going to choose like a random 5. And actually, I'm gonna put it in this video. I'm gonna make a video and then put the clip, attach it to this video. So stay tuned for my next video. You know, I always know what my next video is going to be about. But today, I don't know because we is finally at the end of my bad journey, as I should say. I have talked about my bad pregnancy. I have talked about my birthing experience and postpartum depression. I have talked about the tragedy that has happened with my daughter. We is now at the end of my bad journey. We is now starting my good journey. I no longer have videos to tell you guys about something depressing. I do, but I'm not finna go back years to go back in my life. I'm not finna do that. But yeah, you guys, like my next video, oh, I got a whole bunch of videos that I'm gonna be doing. A whole bunch. But I just don't know what my next one is. You know, I usually announce it. But it's great to now finally get to the point where you are done getting to know the past me. I done made videos so you can know the past me. And then we are at the end of that. So now we is about to get to the present me. We doing past, present, and future. We are now at present. And now here comes the funny reaction videos, me reacting to people's songs and videos. Here comes to all the challenges. Like I told y'all, if y'all follow me on Instagram, if y'all don't, go follow me. Challenge coming soon with the fam on Tuesday. Yes, we will. We will be doing challenges on Tuesday, this Tuesday. Yes, we will. But here come the challenges, okay? Here come the vlogs and all of that. Here come, this is the present stuff. This is the present stuff. I'm still going to be giving y'all life updates on how I'm doing with being depressed and all of that. I'm still going to give y'all life updates. I'm trying to figure out, I think I might give y'all, I don't know if I want to do every month life update or every 3 months. Like, y'all comment down below which one should I do. I'll even ask my Instagram, like, should I give life updates every month or every 3 months? I know I'm going to be giving y'all an update next month because next month on November 18th, my daughter would have been turning 6 months. It would have been her half birthday. And, you know, I'm going to do a little something, something like, you know, get a cake, go visit her grave. And so I'll be, like, showing y'all that. So I know, like, I will be giving y'all an update next month. But, you know, after that, I don't know if I should do every month or every 3 months. So y'all let me know. But, thank you guys for watching this video. Oh, my God, it's an hour and 3 minutes, honey. I don't know why, but I don't like making long videos. Well, I don't like editing long videos. Like, I like editing like 30-minute videos. Cause it's like editing hour videos, you gotta like watch it for an hour and then go back and be like, or I saw the problem here, I saw where I need to cut out here, and then watch it for a whole nother hour to see if you, child. But that's because I'm always rambling like I am right now. I can talk a mile a minute, y'all. That's why I'm made for this YouTube stuff, because I can talk to y'all a mile a minute like y'all sitting in my room. But thank you guys for watching, though. Like, seriously, thank all of the people who've been tuning into my YouTube. Like I said, I will be giving advice videos still. I will. Like, I will be, like, doing segments still on depression or pregnancy. Like, because, like I said, you never know. A person can come across my videos and be like, oh my God, this just helped me so much, you know? So, I will be doing that still for the moms out there. I ain't gonna forget about y'all and start just doing reactions and challenges. No, I still will be popping in here about pregnancy, depression, and babies and all this other stuff. I do got a video that I will be doing soon about me wanting to get pregnant again. And I think a lot of people go and watch that video, and it's gonna be really interesting because they're gonna be like, oh, kid, that's what you think about doing? Don't know when that video is coming, but it is coming soon. I'm thinking about doing it this week coming up, just probably like the end of the week. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. But alright, let me go. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cousin, honey. Go tell your cousin, please. Turn on that notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop videos. I also do need help on, like, I need like an intro, or like I'm talking about an intro, like when I come on care messages, hi, my name. Like, I need that. Like, I don't know. But thank you for watching my videos, though. I really appreciate it. And I'm out. Okay, guys. I said that I wanted to shout out 5 people at the end of this video. 5 randomly people that I selected. I said randomly. 5 random people that I have selected. Who gave me like encouraging words and, you know, just stuff like that. I said out that I wanted to put them in the video. I can't put everybody, like I said, but I do appreciate everybody who has said encouraging words to me and gave me advice and prayed for me and all of that. I'm also going to put up the comment and the message on here so you guys can see their name, or whatever. So this person had commented and she said that she lost her daughter. She said, I lost my daughter last year. She lived for 8 days, passed away in my arms. God got us no matter what. Um, you know, I appreciate her for even telling me that, and this is why I said in one of my videos, we are going through the same experience, but it's still a little different. We both lost a child, but that right there, when she said her child died in her arms, I would never know the feeling. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people experience is still different, because that I would never know that feeling. Lord Jesus, I don't even want to feel that feeling. Um, I appreciate you sharing that with me. And God do guide us. He do. He's looking over us, as well as we now have our personal angels up there that's looking over us. We are now angel moms. So, I'm sorry for your loss. And I hope you keep your head up high and continue to just thrive in your life. And like I said, thank you for sharing with me. Um, the next person, um, I thanked her for sharing my post that I put on Facebook about my YouTube. She said, "You're welcome. I pray your YouTube brings faith and comfort to others. You're getting through this, so now you can get through anything. I'm always praying for you." And I told her, "Thank you so much. It really means a lot." Um, that really do means a lot. And I didn't even get when she said when she shared it, she had talked about my strength or whatever. And I had told her, like, I don't even know where I get this strength from either. Like, I don't know where I get this strength from. I really don't. But thank you for sharing my post from my YouTube page. Thank you for sending me prayers. Um, this is actually a high school friend of mine who's, this is not her first time writing me. She's been writing me a bunch of times before that, saying that she praying for me and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you. I really, really do. Um, this next person is one of my cousins, and um, give me a second. My bedroom, my bed. And she said, "I'm always praying for you, cousin. I love that you have the courage to express yourself and tell your story. Thanks, Q." um, Thank you so much. She is another one who's been there or whatever through this whole through this losing my daughter process or whatever. And I appreciate her too. I really do. And I love you, cousin. I really do. Um, This is another cousin of mine, and she said, "Hey, cousin, you are so strong for not only living through such a traumatic experience, but being here to tell your baby girl's story of the things she endured and how strong was. My bad. And how strong she was as well. Do not feel like you lost faith because God always has the last say so. The battle was never yours to begin with. It was always the Lord's. Always remember that. And sweet baby Kennedy is now resting in his arms. No more pain, no more suffering. I'm sending love and prayers your way, cousin." When she had sent me this, that really touched my heart, made me, shed a few tears because she saw the part where I said I had lost faith, and that had made me sad. And she said, "Do not feel like you lost faith because God always has the last say so." So, not only do I appreciate her encouraging words, but I also appreciate her watching the video and just taking what I said, basically. Like, it lets me know, like, she was paying attention to my video. And I appreciate you. Thank you. And I love you, cousin. Um, so the last person that we have, give me a second, you guys. Um, is this girl right here. She messaged me and she said, "Hi, I watched your YouTube video and I have to say you are very strong. To hear all those things and go through so much has to be so scary and tough. I wouldn't know how to deal with it. I just want to say please continue to be strong, and I think you're amazing for putting a video for moms who are going through a tough time like that. I'm pregnant with my baby boy and I already love him to the moon and back, so I can only imagine how you feel seeing her. Spending time with her is so much worse. You are strong as ever. You will be in my prayers tonight. Your baby girl is really looking over you. She's your angel." Um, Thank you so much for sending that message. When she sent that message, it really touched me because, like I said, I'm making these videos for moms out here, and when she said like she came across my video and she's pregnant with her baby boy, it just it really touched me. Like it's touching me to know like people is really out here watching my videos and really is like messaging me like, oh my god, you're so strong. Like it is really really touching me, like seriously it really is. And I appreciate you for all the kind words. I appreciate you for praying for me. um I had said back to her, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and congratulations on your baby boy. I hope you have a healthy pregnancy and baby. And I mean that. I hope you have a healthy pregnancy, a healthy birth, and a healthy baby. And I hope you do not experience like no postpartum depression or anything. Like I hope everything is smooth for you. I really do. And once again, congratulations. And thank you for taking the time out of your day and sending me a message. I really appreciate it. So those were the 5 random people that I just wanted to shout out and read what they told me. So once again, thank you so much.